Cheers, y'all. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. Hopefully, everyone's having a good Saturday, a good weekend. Mine's pretty good. Picked up some stuff today, so I thought I'd come on and do a beer review. If you haven't checked out the one I did yesterday, go check that out. The WeldWorks one. Give a thumbs up, comment, whatever you want to do. So as you can tell by the title, this is a collaboration between Parish Brewing Company out of somewhere in Louisiana, Brazar, Louisiana, and other half out of Brooklyn, New York. This is their double dry hop Ghost Daydream. So cool can art. So this is a mixture between double dry hop Ghost in the Machine and double dry hopped Citra Daydream. This one was canned on 7/28/2025, so super fresh. This one comes in at 8%. It's got double dry hop oat cream, double IPA Citra Cryo, oats and milk sugar. Never had this one before. Had most of the Ghost variants. I think the only one I didn't have was, I don't know if I had the West Coast one. And then I think there was some other one. But I've had Holy Ghost, Infinite Ghost, obviously double dry hopped, regular Ghost, Ghost Foo, they collab with Equilibrium. I forgot the name of it. Ghost in the Laboratory. So yeah, this is like I said, I've had the double dry hop Citra Daydream or whatever it is. So this one should be interesting. So I think I paid, I don't know what I paid for this, $20 for a 4-pack. So they got this in on Tuesday. So we'll see how it is. Big fan of Ghost in the Machine. So see how this collaboration is. Might be a little green. My lighting sucks. It's definitely murky, milky. Looks a lot brighter on camera. Got a 2-finger head. A lot of Citra. I mean, this is all Citra. Definitely has a nice sweetness to it. Getting like a lemon lime type smell to it. Doesn't smell boozy. I mean, all the Ghosts in the Machines are 8%. So, except for the Holy Ghost, I think that one was 10, 11, something like that. Yeah, it smells good, looks good, fresh. So let's dive into it. Cheers. Definitely still very green. Definitely getting a lot of that citrus. Not too much sweetness. Not as creamy as I thought it was going to be with the milk sugar and the oats, but maybe that's because it's still fairly green. Definitely some hot burn. Yeah, it's not as sweet as I thought. You would think this had Nelson or something else in it. Yeah, like I said, description of it says, yes, you're awake. This is what happens when Parish double dry hop Ghost DNA meets other halves double Citra Daydream magic, featuring only Citra hops in obscene quantities throughout. Oat cream variant of our most popular dippa gets the other half flaked oats plus milk sugar treatment to create a hot bomb with a finish so soft you'll be wondering if this is real life or just a dream. Yeah, there's not a lot of creaminess to it. Definitely hoppy, not boozy at 8%, so that's good. I mean, it looks great. Another Another permanent hangover glass. Yeah. What about from the can? Probably sediment on the bottom of it. Yeah, definitely hot burn. It's definitely hoppy. I think maybe a couple weeks it might settle down. I think it's still a little green. I mean, in what, it's only a couple weeks old. What did I say, the 28th? Um, so yeah, super fresh. I think they released it, obviously, I think on the 30th. Yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it. I always try to pick up Parish whenever I see it, especially the collab, especially some of the harder to get stuff. Because we usually get Ghost in the Machine on a regular basis, but sometimes we get the variants or the collabs. Picked up another Parish beer. Their Oktoberfest. Was going to pick up Sierra Nevada Oktoberfest, but I was like, you know what? I can always get that. Let me pick up. Let's see what Parish got for Oktoberfest. So stay tuned for that review eventually. It is Oktoberfest season, Marzens, all that stuff, fest beers, pumpkin beers. Yeah, I like the can art. It's definitely a fusion between Ghost in the Machine and Citra Daydream. Um, Always thought Parish, their Ghost in the Machines, are one of those staple beers. You got to try it if you haven't had it. If you're in the craft scene, you see it, definitely pick it up. If you like hazies, just kind of like Heady Topper, although Heady Topper's really not a hazy, I don't think. Focal Banger, stuff like that. Yeah, it's just one of those beers that it's a classic. You know, it's been in the game for a long time, and whether you get it in cans or bottles, I get mine in cans, although we just got some bottles a couple months ago, I think. Most people get them in bottles. I think like people down South Florida, I know Miscellaneous usually gets them in bottles. He's never seen them in cans, so I'm not sure how that works, but yeah, like I said, it's still a little bit green. I think it needs to mellow out a little bit. Um, but I was excited to crack it open and try it. I knew it was going to be green and hoppy and all that goodness. Yeah, not too much milk sugar. But yeah, score wise, keep it short and simple. Out of 100, give it a 96. I think it's really good. I think once it kind of mellows out in a couple weeks, maybe drink it again. I did get a 4-pack, like I said. Cheers, Bumpy. Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Cheers, Sammy. Happy Sunday. Is it 10 a.m. over there, right? Almost 10 a.m. As you can tell by the title, I'm doing the Ghost Daydream, other half Parish collab. 8%. Double dry hop oat cream. I hate these fucking Citra Cryo, oats, milk sugar. So, like I said, I think it's still a little bit too green. It was canned on July 28th, 2025. So, super fresh. They only had a couple 4-packs left in the cooler. We got some on, I don't know how many cases they got, but they got them on Tuesday. So I was like, oh, hopefully they still have some left. But they did. They should do broccoli in the machine. or smoke in the machine. Smoke machine. I don't know if that was broccoli or smoke. Broccoli in the machine. I'm guessing other half reference, right? They should do a Roush beer, Ghost in the Machine. A smoked Ghost in the Machine. That'd be interesting. The smoked IPA, double dry hop with oat cream. Broccoli. Yeah, that's what I thought at first. Maybe. That'd be cool. I did pick up a beer. It's kind of a weird style, I guess, but it's a German sour goza Bock beer. So we'll see how that is. We are 138. Nice catch. Waiver. Cheers. Happy Saturday. Or Sunday, wherever you're from. I'm not too sure. If you're in the States or it's special. You saved that Crimson Ghost. Yeah, I mean, everyone's got a blackout, but who's got a blackout with the Crimson Ghost in it, you know? So I think it's pretty cool. Oh, New Jersey, right? Well, that's where Danzig's from. There you go. Shout out to Jersey. I'm from Philly originally, but I live in Virginia now. Danzig only misfits. Danzig only misfits. Just remember that. I mean, people like Michael Graves. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big Jerry only fan. Doyle and Danzig. That's where it's at. To me, what they call a Misfits now isn't. They should call it like a Misfits cover band. Hell yeah, Glenn Danzig for life, bro. Ghost in the Machine. Ghost in the Mountain would be a rad collab. Parish and yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe DJ should hit up Parish. That'd be dope. But you guys don't. Do you guys get Parish out there? Oh, you had. I knew you had that. You went to that event with Parish. They had a stout there. It was like a banana one, but I didn't pick up a bottle. I'm not too big on like banana flavored stouts. It was probably like a Thai banana type one. Speaking of Philly, Kevin Brennan, Neil's bro. Think so. Heard Neil. Mega Ghost. We get them, but only a few shipments a year. Yeah, not many people get Ghost in the Machine or Parish. That's why I decided to pick up that Oktoberfest by them because I haven't really had any others. Well, I mean, I had the coffee stout, that Reeve, which I still have a couple bottles, but I was like, Sierra Nevada Oktoberfest or Parish Oktoberfest, and I mean, I can get Sierra Nevada Oktoberfest anywhere. So I was like, came in a little 6-pack, 12-ounce cans. Neil did the Chappelle show. I miss my Guinness. Oh yeah. I drew a blank there. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. I forgot all about this. They seem to have perished. Yeah. Just like the Phillies did today against Washington. They perished. They lost 2-0. So, but gotta support your team through thick and thin, right? as I'm drinking it, and it's kind of weird, but as it warms up, that harshness and bitterness kind of gets less bitter and less. What's the word I'm looking for? Less green. That's what it is. Less green. That should be a singer's name. Less Green. Now coming to the stage, Less Green. We do folk hardcore. It's a new genre. You heard it here first. I'm Less Green. Stay tuned for my new album, Bitter. It's my alias. Yeah, I got some good selections today. I'm interested in the German sour Gose Bock. What a tongue tie. It was only like $6. It was for a bottle. They did have a bottle of Grisette. They had a Grisette beer that I almost picked up. It was a big 750, and I was like, I don't know if I want a 750 at Grisette. But I still have that Imperial Stout Ice Bock and that other one that I need to review. I mean, the Sour Gose Bock is not the same company as the other two that I just mentioned, but Les Green wears denim with a heap of chains and has a big green mohawk. Loves this. Hell yeah. That's it right there. Sammy nailed it. Les Green. He's real big into the environment. He's vegetarian. You don't eat meat. I eat meat. Maybe he's vegan. Belgian Cherry Creek will get you there too. I hate green beer and green surfboard stuff. Needs to cure up. Neil has a podcast I was listening to. Kev has hundreds listen to his. Nice dude. I haven't had a creek in forever. I do have Cantillon in there. I almost picked up another Cantillon bottle today, Sam. And I was like, nah, we still got to do the other Cantillon. I do like creeks. And he only wears big, thick Doc Martens, in which he's stomped a few peeps with. Yep. 20 years. Sheesh. I try to switch it up, but some of those, like I have that Cantillon bottle in there, which was pretty expensive. I think I paid $50 for that bottle for $7.50, but it's a lot to drink at once. I am 55. I mean, I guess you're not. It's like you're doxing your address, I'm 38. When am I going to dox myself? Like if I open up that Cantillon or some sort of wild ale, like a 750, that's probably the only beer I'm going to drink for the whole night. It's just, I mean, I could drink something else, but because it's not like they're high ABV, but I mean, if I open that up after this, it'd be a little much. But just like I have all those stout bottles in there, a lot of wax dipped. I should have never bought. Yeah, my bottle shop. I hit them up. Well, I hit them up their Instagram to see if they had any of this beer left, and the owner was like, "Oh, I'm in Cambridge. I guess they're working on a collab with RAR, so I'm sure they'll be posting something about that. I don't know what. I'm sure it's going to be a sour of some sort. Maybe it's an IPA. I heard RAR stepped up their IPA game because they have their pulp Is it Pulp? I heard their new like batch of Pulp is great. I don't really drink really into the heavily fruited sours anymore. I haven't had those in shit a couple years. I used to drink a lot of Drecker, Imprint, Fourscore. I was never too big of a fan of RAR sours. There are two, or no, I'm thinking of Burley Oak. Burley Oak, their Dream series was too much. I remember having it like at a beer event, and like just that one small sample was just enough for me. Like I couldn't even imagine drinking a whole 16-ounce can. It's too much. It's just so filling. A lot of those beers, they're one and done. Yeah, one drop seems cool. I see drink a lot of one drop. I don't know. Some of that stuff's just too much now. It's just too thick and too sweet. Like, don't even call it a sour. I call them sweets. It's like, and you got RAR and 450 North and it's another one, Imprint, Mortalis. I'm not a fruit sour boy, but One Drop are phenomenal. Adam loves them now. Oh, One Drop. Yeah, I seen you drinking quite a bit of One Drop. That'd be cool if we got. Just see if Joey from from my bottle shop can get like Mountain Culture. How crazy would that be? It'd be like, oh, we got this new brewery out of Australia, Mountain Culture or One Drop. I mean, he'd be the guy to get it done. I mean, they did a collab with The Guard, which is crazy. They had bottles of that. I didn't pick any of that up. Then they had that collab with Prairie, which I did a review of last week. So they're knocking it out. So I picked up Parish today, 2 from Long Live. One was a collab between Long Live and somebody else. Didn't even have a barcode on it, so maybe it was only like a special release one. And then picked up O from Other Half, which I've had before, and so I had 2 Parish, 2 Long Live, Other Half, and then that bottle. Just any decent Aussie craft for you would be rad. Then we could do, yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, if only we got them, Fortunately, we don't. I don't know if anyone, I've never seen anyone, I mean, unless they go over there and grab some, but I don't know anyone that's really had any Aussie, like Mountain Culture stuff from the States. Never seen anyone to really review it. I'm sure there is people out there. I mean, obviously, they probably went out there to get some, but I'm sure there's not bottle shops that get Mountain Culture or One Drop or anything like that. But maybe one day. I know we got like some like siren stuff from the UK, like that stout, that chocolate cake stout, and then like I think they had like a sour or something. I think one time we got a drop of what's that one Jagman would always drink, kind of low ABV from the UK. Oh shit. What's the name of that brewery? They only had like 3, and they were pretty low ABV. It's always me trying to get beers to suit everyone else because Aussie craft isn't. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you get a lot of American and UK stuff too. Just us, we don't really get. We don't get any Aussie stuff. I don't even know if the UK boys get too much Aussie stuff. Newcastle. Oh, by the way, I did see Danzig in 1989 in Stuttgart, Germany. Wild show. Traded 2 Bud Pounders for a block of hash. Hell yeah. I seen Danzig a couple years ago. I mean, it was Sam Hain. It was Sam. I saw Sam Hain on Halloween back in like 2016, 17. Yeah, I was at the Howard Theater in DC. Sam Hain on Halloween. It was cool. I've never seen the original Misfits perform because they're never like really around. I mean, the closest would have been for me was probably New York, but it was like Madison Square Garden, and tickets were like fucking outrageous. Or most of the time they're always just in California. And it's like, well, fuck, I can't get out there. Or they're at some festival, you know. It'd be cool to see the original Misfits, but maybe one day. But at least I seen Danzig, you know, while Sam Hain sing, you know. But yeah, that was cool. Halloween, seeing Sam Hain on Halloween, pretty epic, I think. Um, what's everyone else drinking? Is anyone else drinking? Saturday night, Sunday morning for Sammy. Um, I don't know what I'm doing after this. Probably hanging out. I don't know. Who's going live? Sammy going live? I'm just kidding. I got a bunch of beer in the fridge now. Packed out. THC fruit punch. Nice. 150 milligrams. Nice, dude. I miss smoking. I haven't smoked in a couple years, but I get randos for my job, so I don't want to risk it. But yeah, I miss smoking, doing shit like that. But fortunately, no on my luck. I just got a random like earlier this year. I haven't had one in like 6 years. Seven, yeah. Well, no, 7 years. My boss was like, "Hey, you got a drug test. Get it by the end of the day." And I was like, "Well, fuck. Good thing I haven't smoked anything." But I might go live. 07. I'm just finishing breakfast and got a shower, and I'll get at it. Nice, dude. I can only consume edibles because oh shit. Yeah, I had a couple edibles. I've had like some of the THC drinks before and stuff like that, but most of the time it was just smoking. I used to like smoking gravity bongs. Those are cool. Um, I used to make gravity bongs back in college. Me and my roommate used to make gravity bongs. We used to get like one time we made a gravity bong out of it's terrible, terrible. I mean, we rinsed it out, but we made like a gravity bong out of an empty Clorox wipes container, and we fucking smoked out of that. It's terrible. I'm sure we probably got a bunch of chemicals in our system, but yeah. And then my roommate, he used to make gravity bongs all the time. He made, he used to have these yardsticks full of bubble gum or whatever. He made a bong out of that, and had like ice and shit on the bottom. We called that one candy. That's how he used to wake me up on the top bunk in college. He used to nudge me, and I'd roll over and take a hit, get ready for class. Good old candy. About 2 hits off that thing, you'd be ripped. Appreciate that. Yeah, I miss it. You know, I'd probably rather do that than drink, but unfortunately, my job. And I don't even really drink that much anymore. I stopped drinking during the work week. Since I've been back in the gym for over 2 months now. So, um, not that I really save any money because my fridge is packed out, but so yeah, I only really drink during the weekend. I got high grade maple syrup up a Canadian mate Just had it on pancakes. Smokes any maple I've had. Oh, nice, dude. I haven't had pancakes in a long time. I'm more of like an egg kind of guy. Eggs and bacon and toast. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do love pancakes and waffles, stuff like that. I'm just not too big on sweets. I'm sweet enough as it is. I don't need any more sweets. Um, Hell yeah. Just felt like pancakes. Nice. You have any sausage? Any meats on the side? Some sausage, some bacon. Yeah, bacon, eggs, and sausage is where it's at. Fuck yeah. Some toast. Mm. I had eggs this morning. I had 3 eggs. I've been craving eggs. I've been eating a lot more since I've been in the gym too. Eating a lot of sandwich, a lot of turkey, chicken, rice. It's been good. Vegetables, fruits. Cooked tomato, I love also. Oh, baked beans for sure. I'm not too big on tomatoes. I'm not too big on ketchup either. Damn it. I like tomatoes. I just don't eat them as much. Maybe if they're like in a salad, but sometimes I'll put them on a burger. But most of the time when I have burgers, it's just kind of meat and cheese. I don't really have any vegetables. Sometimes I'll put green peppers or jalapenos on it with some steak sauce or barbecue sauce. But yeah, no, I'm just rambling. Yeah, I appreciate everyone stopping in. Shit, maybe I'll do another beer review later. We'll see. Not too sure. Saturday night, boys. Um, well, yeah, I appreciate everyone stopping in. Hopefully, everyone's having a good weekend, good Saturday or Sunday. We're there with Sammy Sunday morning. Hopefully, his morning's going well. I didn't see you last night, Sammy, because you were sleeping. So yeah, appreciate Sammy. Appreciate Waver. Thanks for stopping in and checking me out. Danzig only. Misfits for life. Just kidding. I'm a weirdo. Bumpy was in the chat. Cheers to you, Bumpy. I'm sure you're probably. Well, no, it's still early. You got to work probably tomorrow. So yeah, what I give this a 96. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Yeah, thumbs up for the algorithm. Yeah, you got to work. Yeah, stay tuned for more beer reviews. If you haven't watched the one from yesterday, the WeldWorks one, check that out. Let me know what you think. If you've had that beer before, you've seen it, give it a thumbs up or whatever. But yeah, appreciate everyone stopping in. And just stay tuned for more beer reviews, whether it be here or Instagram. Billy Crooker 87. I haven't really been posting on there either. I'm kind of taking a break. But yeah. Cheers everyone, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.